Hi guys, welcome back to day 5 of Glastonbury. It is literally the warmest day of the year. I think it's like 29 or 30 degrees in the northwest, and I've had to open the window, which will mean you will hear some background noises, but that is just something we have to put up with at the moment. Today is day 5, so normally that would mean everyone who had arrived in yesterday would have kind of settled in, got very drunk, had some parties, talked to loads of people, and I would have probably done the same. Apart from the drinking part, I just kind of like to walk around and see all of the construction of people putting up their tents and people meeting and greeting, and just a general vibe and atmosphere of Glastonbury. So I thought I would do a watercolour drawing to try and replicate it. I am using a picture from Google because I don't have any pictures that represent this kind of feeling, and I thought this one would best represent the kind of atmosphere but also the general buzz of the festival. So, as always, watercolour is actually my, let's say, choice of medium. I do tend to do it now and again just to try and challenge myself because I find that watercolour actually rather hard. So it's just a bit of fun at the end of the day. So it's basically a picture of the pyramid stage at sunset. There's loads of lovely colours involved. Paper I'm using isn't actually watercolour paper either, it's just normal printing paper. Unfortunately I ran out yesterday, which I didn't really think ahead about, but you know what, it will do finally. Sun's setting over here, so naturally the colours are going to be a bit more brighter, more vivid. As you get towards the top, the blue clouds come into play, so I'm just going to put down a little green mark right at the top, which I'm going to filter water down. And subtly turn the colour into yellow. Always watering down the exchange. It might go a little bit green because naturally blue and yellow do create green. But it'll be very light green. This will be very much a escalated version of the photograph because, like I said before, I'm not a pro at watercolour, and the watercolour set is just a basic one that you get from school. Not to say you can't do some really cool effects with it, but there's definitely a lot better watercolour artists on YouTube than me. But again, it's just a bit of fun and a challenge at the same time. It's one of those things you have to do constantly. As an artist, you can't really stick to one medium. You can if you want to, if that's your thing, but for me, I like to constantly change the medium and try new ways of exploring art, because every single project I've had, I've never been in the same medium for more than twice in a row. I think it depends on what the artwork wants to do. Sometimes it works better in drawing, printing, sculpture, etc, etc. It's very much the brightest at this point. What does help with watercolour that I found is changing up the brushes, but because this is quite a small piece, it's A5 if you haven't gathered, and I'm just going to stick to my, I think it's 0 from B&M, which I have to say is actually a pretty good paintbrush to work with. This is when you can begin to layer up. That's the one feature I like about watercolour. You kind of start from nothing, and then as you add layers, it gives it more depth and makes it more rather exciting. But obviously you've got to go through the stages of making it look like a hot mess. So the pyramid stage is roughly about here, but in the foreground you've got a lot of flags, but in the midground you've got quite a lot of people's heads. Naturally I don't want to go straight to black, I want to kind of use a browny red to start off with, because the heads are quite round. And they also have this natural golden silhouette, I want to call it, around the faces, because they're facing towards the pyramid stage. As you get closer, it gets a lot more compressed. I changed to a darker brown because that colour is too similar to that one, even though it's different marks. You would think just doing the background and some of the foreground pieces would be a 5-minute job, but already it's been 8 minutes and 9 minutes now. I think I just talked too much. Mixing a bit more of the colour. A lot more light in this area. Okay, that's the done. Next stage is probably going to be stage. I just realised that kind of rhymes. So I'm just going to... It pretty much just looks like a block. As long as you build it up. If you go too big first, you can't really go back from it. Okay, that's pretty much the shape that it has. It's a bit of a point at the top. Very slight. Next and final part is drawing in the flags. So for this, I'm going to go for the straight black. Actually a lot harder than it looks. Okay, gonna add a couple more small ones. And now I'm going to draw the flags themselves. So because of the way the picture has been taken, a lot of them just tend to look orangey golden. outline how non-professional I am with watercolours. At the moment it's looking a bit childish, but screw it. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. Just gonna say, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not really one to use a lot of colour or to even dive it down into watercolour. I just think there's a lot more interesting things, but then again, that's just my personal opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of my watercolour drawing and any of the videos that I've done for this past week in the comment section below. I shall see you for day 6.